Hi, welcome to Randall's Log, video 32, and I'm Randall Armstrong. Today's date is Wednesday, February 1st, 2017. We're officially into the new month, February. How did today go? Well, I missed a phone call from Brian. That is the name of the inspector who works for the City of Tampa, who I'm pretty convinced is an asshole. I was in the shower when he came by. I did not hear a doorbell. I looked through the message on my phone and I called and I left him a message. No response, didn't call back. Not surprised, not from this guy. I believe this is the same guy that came to the house here a couple weeks ago, knocked on the door once. When I went to the door, looked through the peephole, and I did not see anybody there. And when I had called him later that day, he mentioned something like, "Oh well, it's the end of my shift." And he's like, "I won't be heading back out there. Just call the air conditioning company and reschedule an appointment." So we did that. There was supposed to be an appointment for them to come by on the 26th or 20th or something like that. I forget which day, but it was a Friday. No call, no show, nothing. And then they, Acri Air basically said that something happened that they couldn't show up and they had to reschedule. So I called Acri Air and I'm just like complaining about this guy. Essentially, Acri Air is like, "Oh, we're sorry, yeah, he called us up and he was talked to one of the receptionists and was apparently rude or nasty." When you call him and you hear his voicemail, he he sounds like a prick. I mean, like, the rule of thumb is, okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. There are two cars here. If you knock once and nobody answers, knock again. Fucking, sorry, my language just makes me upset. I was so upset this morning. I told Acri Airs, like, "Look, I'm not mad at you guys. I'm mad at this guy. This guy, I wish somebody would train me how to do his job. Then jerks like him wouldn't be working. They'd be out, because I can easily do a better job than this guy. I can literally hang around the door for 3 to 5 minutes and see if someone answers the door. It's called being competent. This guy's not competent. He's kind of a prima donna. He like knocks on the door once and expects you to answer. You don't answer, then he's like, "Oh well, I wasted a trip driving all the way over here again. Nobody was home." Bullshit. People were home. It's the second time somebody was home, and he just didn't wait around or he didn't properly knock. So I think, is supposed to be here tomorrow in the morning. Because Acri Air is going to have one of their representatives out here. So, and I think they're going to be here like 8 o'clock in the morning, which sucks because I hate waking up early in the morning. But anyways, I'll be happy when it's finally over, when it's done. If that prick is here in the morning and he says anything, I am more than happy to share my feelings about how horrible he is at his job. So that's how my morning started. I ended up getting to work. Work was pretty good. Learned a couple new things. Excited to talk to Tim. Tim is the head of the franchise of the locations here at for Jackson Hewitt. I had mentioned him about social media marketing, helping to maybe advertise and get people to come to Jackson Hewitt and do their taxes. There's good people that work for Jackson Hewitt. I noticed that we get a lot of people who hurting for money, and they want their money like now, like right away. And simple communication. Every once in a while, there's going to be an issue. So yeah, every once in a while, there will be a couple people here and there that aren't happy with the situation, and that's completely understandable. But the majority of everyone else, they should be fine. They should be happy. They should be like, cool. Some people, of course, can be cheap. I think there was like a lady that came in and she's supposed to be getting like $10,000 back in her tax return, and I think she was complaining that, you know, last year she only paid for services, she only paid like $75 or something like that. I may not have heard the whole story, but this was me from overhearing what she was complaining about. And so I think she was being charged like 100 or 150, and she was like, "Well, I only did like 75 last year." And then he checks the one of the tax preparers checks the previous year because they filed through Jackson Hewitt and corrected them and said, "No, we charged you $300 last year. You know, we didn't. You know." So she's like, "Well, then why did I only pay $75?" So I don't know. Some people just don't understand. They don't know. You know, that's why I'm looking forward to learning a lot about taxes. That way, you know, eventually I'll be knowledgeable like the other tax preparers, and I'll be able to just be like, boom, boom, boom. Like I've learned so much already, like identity theft. If you have identity theft, you have to get a new PIN number from the IRS every year. Every year. And you need your PIN number. You need it. Some people are calling the IRS, and the IRS is like, oh, just mail us your tax return, and we'll take care of it. And you don't need your PIN number. And one of the other ladies, Joanne, she's like, no, you're still going to need your PIN number. She's like, I don't know why they're telling you that. So either the IRS made changes and Joanne didn't know. So like Joanne's smart, she's knowledgeable, but I've also noticed that sometimes I guess maybe it's because with the computers and learning the system, you know, she's still learning how to use that. But either way, it doesn't matter. This was probably the least busiest day of the week so far. You know, so not too bad. It wasn't too stressful. Not too many people complaining. Yeah, I'd say it was a good day at work. Tried a sandwich. I had like a Italian 6-inch sub or something at this one place at I forgot the name of it. It's a little sandwich spot at the mall, at the food court. It's pretty good. Like they used Italian dressing, and I'm actually thinking of this next paycheck coming up. I'm gonna actually, you know, get some groceries, buy some food, and maybe make my own like Italian sub or Italian sandwich and buy some Italian dressing, mix that in there. It was surprisingly good. I really liked it. I'm kind of in the mood for it now. So yeah. Not much to say, not much to tell. After work, got home, finished off the rest of the Chinese food that I had, the chicken. My mom made some rice. I had some of the beef that she made as well. Did that. Oh, watched The Flash. Not this week's episode, watched last week's episode, which was really good. The show's so good. I mean, I'm so happy. So happy. I loved The Flash when I was a kid because of the TV show from the 90s with John Wesley Shipp. And so it's so cool that John Wesley Shipp makes appearances, and he's also Jay Garrick. I think before the show came out, I remember me and some friends, we were like, oh man, how cool would it be if he was Jay Garrick? And instead they made him Barry's father. But on an alternate Earth, he's not Barry's father, he is Jay Garrick. So I think that's cool. I very much enjoy that. I like that. And but yeah, so I watched it. It was a good episode. What happened in it? Barry's having nightmares of Iris because he traveled to the future by accident, and he saw Savitar kill Iris. So that's all he's been thinking about. And so he's thinking of, like, and he's been told the future is not set, so nothing is guaranteed. And so he's thinking, like, can we change events now that will alter and change the future to prevent from Iris getting killed? So I love the whole time travel aspect, traveling back into the past, altering the past, things changing in the current time, being able to travel into the future. It's so great. It's just it's so fun. It's so well written. I think, in my opinion, I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Got to catch up on the other shows. I keep forgetting that Legends of Tomorrow is on Tuesdays now, and then I still have to watch Riverdale. Got to make sure I record the second episode, or start recording the episodes, since it's on Thursdays. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Yep. So that means I'm gonna have to record Riverdale tomorrow. I need to remember. Gosh, the week's going by really fast. I really need to contact Hector and find out if we can meet up Sunday and do a video. Totally forgot that this Sunday, I believe, is the Super Bowl. So there should be some really cool trailers coming up in the Super Bowl, which I'm excited for. All right, let me go ahead and cut off the video because I really need to get to sleep because stupid inspection in the morning. And all right, so sorry I seem out of it. It's because I'm tired. I actually just after eating dinner, I was watching a little bit of Men in Black 2, and I was laying in bed, and I kind of drifted off, and so now I'm back up to make sure I get my video up, and now once the editing and everything is done, I got to jump back into bed, try to go to sleep, get a good night's rest, and then hopefully work's not too crazy busy tomorrow. Hopefully I have a good conversation with Tim and kind of go from there. All right, so thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching.